What up, everyone? Whoops. That was. Oh, that'll be good. There we go. Sorry about this. There we go. Well, well, we have this train from Liverpool.
Yo, 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 what's up, Gordon?
What's up, James? Rolling backwards as always. And we have this Trevor.
I might be an old traction engine, but I'm still useful and still
Our friendly
good, good,
goof.
good, green and clean.
Yeah, our friendly goofball.
Oh, come on now, Gordon.
Not nice, Gordon.
Well, we have even this too. Henry the
Well,
train and Roy the conductor.
actually, there's only one of me because he's spectating.
Hmm.
Technically, there's only one of me, but there's two. Whatever.
Well,
Like
this
doing
was supposed
this.
to be, this stream was supposed to be last week, but
And then the week before that,
yeah, the reason was that I was either too tired or just
and
or I
then it
took
was
a
supposed to
nap.
be sometime last month.
Yeah, but last time we were supposed to do it, it's because I was either tired or had a headache, or I was just like took a nap way before the stream was supposed to start. So I was a bit tired still after that. So
That's okay.
yeah, so last time we did Star Wars, that was just one of the random ones I just decided. Um, Before I start, I can mention I actually have been doing some more um work on cryptic questions. So far, I had done total of for the past 3 4 days. I think it's about almost at least I wrote it down on paper. Total of 15 pages. So that was about roughly 1,215 questions.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, so considering plus, if I had to consider those two 15 plus those 21 that I already have,
Mm-hmm.
that would be whoops, not time. That'd be like 36 times 81. That would be number roughly 2,916 questions.
Dear Lord.
Yep. So that's gonna be a while. Even
Uh-huh.
I, I first didn't know that it's supposed to find that many. So, oh dang it! I thought I did something wrong there. Thomas are friends, not enemies.
It
Mm.
must have or yeah,
That
that you weren't
that
paying
must have been a
attention.
joke.
So, what are we doing now? Thomas and friends. Oh joy. And you get to be our smart. You get to be the narrator. That's what happens. I don't have the questions. How am I supposed to be?
Well, Trevor, aka Malachite, is the one who's gonna be the host of this one. So
Mm-hmm.
No, he can be
I'm
the.
not the one.
That's not what I
So
meant. Oh. Oh wait, no, now I know what you mean.
I think it was 140
That's
questions.
It's 140.
Yeah, I
Dear
just said that.
Lord. We're going to have to do two separate two or three separate streams. You guys.
Who knows?
No, we'll be able to do it. We can.
You
No.
sure?
And
Just
I
We
should
can
mention that
track on through. I don't know.
there's even going to be an overnight stream by the end of the month. So you guys know.
Hmm.
I think perhaps it will be 8 hours or more. Who knows?
Wow.
Yeah.
Who's
mean-
ready for it overnight chaos?
5
But
times.
But if that would have been on, like, say, if that would have been on a Wednesday, it wouldn't be that. Since I work on Tuesday and Thursdays, so Wednesday is the only one of the days I can't do the overnight stream. But luckily this time it is on Tuesday, and I don't work on Wednesday. Yay! Well, let's start with this insane stream.
I forgot you had a job.
So what's your
And
role
I'm
gonna be?
thankful. And I'm
Backup care?
thankful
Or
to
pet player
have
with her? Fair enough.
And I'm thankful to have Jim Cole hold his phone so I can see the questions so I can see the questions, as I apparently don't have hands. Okay.
If you don't have hands, how did you type all this?
Don't ask that again.
Yeah, we're not supposed to be self-aware. Isn't that our whole point, though? Man,
No, not really.
that's awful. No, me and
But,
Kyle's whole thing.
But fair warning, some of these questions have characters for the answer choices. Just a heads up. All right.
Alrighty.
James, your engine sounds mildly congested.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be
Look at that.
team or separate ones.
For now it's separate because I don't know if Ward's gonna show up.
All right, works for me.
All right.
I just think this. I'm just saying before we start. Is it a possibility if Brony would show up? I will let them to be. I will let them be as his own character. I mean, as his profile of that. Since well, that depends if he
Oh, he did team.
last time he did show up, but he wasn't able.
But you're not on my team.
True.
Still, he could be one.
I mean, last time he did show up. I mean, last time he showed up, he didn't stay for that long, though. So he just have been mentioned out that. Well, let's start then.
Yeah, let's start.
Okay, we're finally getting this underway. Thank goodness. James, to you, as you're on the top, we're going down in order. In the opening scene of the viaduct in Percy's ghostly trick, what character's whistle can be heard even though the character doesn't appear in the episode? Is it A, Henry, B, James, C, Edward, or D, Doc?
Henry.
I can cover.
If I remember correctly, that's what it sounded like. It was Henry's whistle.
Well, you would be wrong. It's actually Edward's whistle.
Oh, right. Duh. I should have known that.
All right. Uh, Gorin, to you as your first question. In Edward Trevor in the Really Useful Party, how many posters combined can be seen on both Edward's cab and his tender? A 5, B6, C7, or D8?
What are you asking?
Your question, Gorin,
You.
is in Edward Trevor.
I'm not. I'm
Or
actually.
anyway.
I'm not in the middle. Henry in the middle, not me.
N- Oh, I was
Wasn't
gonna
I on the
learn to
bottom?
switch. Yeah,
Yeah, they changed
you
that.
Get me
were
So
back
on
on
the
the bottom.
bottom.
You switch it,
all right, all
you
right.
silly engine.
Don't bust my boilers.
I can't believe those words just escaped my mouth.
Just don't bust my buffers. You can say it either way, but still.
All right.
Don't bust my brakes.
Okay.
That's a new
don't,
one.
don't snap your brakes either,
Buffers.
or catch them on fire. Okay. Okay.
You're not a
Gorin,
race. You're not a racetrack.
Gonna be a long day. All right, just say the question.
your question, Gorin, was in Edward Trevor in the Really Useful Party. How many posters combined can be seen on both Edward's cab and his tender? 5, 6, 7, or 8?
I'll say B. Final.
You say B6? That is correct.
Huh. Lucky guess.
I'm about to say
Okay.
that's a dadgum good lucky guess.
Yeah, since I hadn't even seen much of the original series in a long time. So
Me too.
Okay. Henry, to you. In Rusty and the Boulder, which character's driver says the following line, rather a smash than a squash? A. Scarloli, B. Rheneas, C. Rusty, or D. Percy?
Ooh, I know this one, but I'm gonna let him answer that. That's his question.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you got it right. Because it lagged out, I couldn't hear anyone. Anyway, or sorry, it buffered. Yeah, that'll do. Anyway, I guess I'll just guess a final.
You say Scarloli, it's actually Rheneas.
Oh, there you go.
Rheneas' driver said that line. Okay, this is a bit of a slight hard question for you.
Uh-huh.
Number 4, which of the following season 2 episodes aired on the earliest known date in 1986? A. Saved from Scrap, B. Duck Takes Charge, C. Old Iron, or D. Better Late Than Never?
Pretty sure it was Old Iron. Though I could be wrong.
And you are wrong. It's A. Saved from Scrap.
I should have known.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay, to Gorin, number 5. In World's Strongest Engine, how many trucks get shunted together by Diesel and later get pulled away as easy as pie by Henry? A 15, B 25, C 30, or D 20?
D20.
Okay, that was funny. We made a
I
joke out of
sure wish I
that
had
answer.
one of those right about now.
Yeah, I know. uh, yeah, that was a good. That was a good joke there, Bear. But seriously, I'll say C. Final.
You say C 30, it's actually D 20.
I should have known.
That's right.
No, our tool of mass destruction is just as
all
good at
right, all
this
right.
as
Let's
it
be
is.
mature about this, engines here.
Okay. Um,
Oh boy.
Henry, number 6. In the episode Flashbang Wallop, whose picture did Thomas try to join before he accidentally made the photographer drop the camera? A Was it you, Henry, or was it James, Percy, or Gordon?
Well, if it was me, I think I'd remember. So D final.
You say James, it actually was you, Henry. He tried to join your picture
Guilty as
before he made
charged.
the photographer drop the camera.
Well, time for me to go to train jail.
All right,
Train
let's see
jail.
if James. Let's see if
Back to the
James
tunnel
might.
for me.
Let's see. Let's see if James might know this one. Number 7. In
Mhm.
in Bulgy, there is a scene where Duck says, "Rubbish. It's much farther by road." But when Oliver speaks, he says, "I know." But Bulgy says he what? Has more speed than us. B knows a shortcut. C is more reliable than us. D knows the roads like the back of his wheels.
Uh, I'm going with the C or D. It's either C or D. But if I'd have to make my final guess, D.
You say D knows the roads like the back of his wheels. It's actually B knows a shortcut.
Oh right, duh.
Oh, goodness.
I'm rusty with this stuff.
All right.
The microphone's also, for some reason, really loud.
Okay. Gordon, number 8. In Put Upon Percy, which of the following does Percy not collect for the train that he delivers to the docks near the beginning of the episode? A. Metal from the foundry. B. Rock from the quarries. C. Flour from the mills. Or D. Milk from the dairy.
Hold on, technical difficulties on my end. I can barely hear anyone.
Really?
But hold up. I think my speaker's screwing up here. Excuse
Don't
me.
fix it.
Settings,
For dead zone.
audio.
Gordon,
Yep.
it is your turn.
And what was the question? Sorry, I didn't pay much attention.
Well, I can barely hear you.
What was the question? Sorry, I didn't pay attention.
All right, calm down. No need to burst your boiler. Um, in Put Upon Percy,
What?
which of the following does Percy not collect for the train that he delivers to the docks near the beginning of the episode? A. Metal from the foundry. B. Rock from the quarries. C. Flour from the mills. Or D. Milk from the dairy.
Flower for the mail. Final.
You say C, it's actually D. Milk from the dairy.
Dang it. Oh, sorry.
Oh boy.
Oh,
You
oh,
say
heaven.
dang, it's just the
All right. right.
We can say kid sanctioned words of versions of the cuss words, just not actual ones.
All right.
Fair enough.
Okay,
It ain't
Henry.
the same though.
Henry, to you.
Sort of.
Mm.
Henry, to you. In the episode All at Sea, the regatta flag that Harold gives Duck has a ship's wheel in the upper right corner that features what color in its design? A green, B gold, C red, or D blue?
Hey Henry, are you actually calling me Henry? Yes, I am actually.
Good
I have a.
one, Roy, the conductor.
I regret to inform you that I want you to go with a certain letter just because I said so. I want to at least. I want to at least get one of these right. Fine. All right. What is? What are you? All right. My conductor. I'm not sure why you're my conductor, but let's not question it. What do you think it is? I don't know. See. All right. I guess I'm going with C. Final.
You say B gold, it's D blue.
I said C, but okay.
Oh,
I mean, you got it
I
wrong.
swore, I
Anything,
could have
but
sworn I heard you say B.
Oh, I heard him say C.
Same here.
that's it.
James, to you.
You
Way to
almost did
screw
it.
up, Trevor.
I must have been thinking of something else. Sorry.
It's okay. You must be thinking of our
Womp,
friend
womp,
Cody,
womp,
our human
womp.
friend.
Mm-hmm.
Womp, womp.
I'll never forget that engine.
Ooh, the engine.
James, to you. In the episode, Henry in the Dark, which one of our friends listed below gets scared by Henry later in the evening after he was accidentally given the luminous green paint? A. Edward, B. Henry, C. Emily, or was it you, D. James?
How does
Pretty
Henry
sure it
scare
was
himself?
me.
So you're gonna go with James.
Yes.
That is correct. It was you.
Oh my gosh. I just took a guess right here.
You're a very lucky engine. That's what happened. Guess Reese's gonna take care of the points. I mean, Gordon. Gordon's gonna take care of the points. Yeah, I definitely said that. Yep. Mm-hmm. I didn't say anything else.
That makes sense.
Right. Uh, Gordon, to you. In Renee's and the dinosaur bones that were found make up an entire skeleton of what type of dinosaur? A. Triceratops, B. Stegosaurus, C. Brachiosaurus, or D. Velociraptor?
Wait, Brachiosaurus, is it the long neck? Oh boy. Um, I I really haven't even seen this episode, so I wouldn't know for sure. But well, I have a gut feeling either A or B, but I would say A final.
You say the Triceratops, it's B. The Stegosaurus.
Well, I had a feeling it was either that. I mean, Brachiosaurus, yeah, Velociraptor was not nailed since this is taking place like in a British landscape. They were not even part of that. Well, at least, but
Okay, to Henry, number 12. In the episode Snow, how many freight cars break away from the winch and plunged into the ravine to start the avalanche that buries Scarlotti and his crew. A5, B6, C7, or D8?
Uh, B final.
You said C?
I said B.
Oh. You say B6, it was C7. Hmm. James.
Good luck.
Hey, James.
Sorry, was distracted. What's up? What was the question?
I didn't see you. I was waiting for you.
What was the question, though?
True or false? In the episode The Fogman, 3 fog detonators get run over.
What episode? Speak louder, man.
In the episode The Fogman, 3 fog detonators get run over. True or false?
Pretty sure it's false. Then I could be wrong.
You are correct. It is false.
Oh, okay. Again, I just took a wild guess here.
If I remember right, only 2 detonators were run over. One was by Thomas, the other one was run over by Toby later in the episode.
Trevor, speak up. We can barely hear you.
For real.
That's supposed to be like an insult or what?
Technical difficulties, people.
Tell me you guys can hear me.
Barely.
Ugh.
Hang on, let me see if this audio says. Try now.
Hello?
We can hear you now.
Yeah, that was the audio
Someone put a
settings. It was
cork
a
in his whistle,
little
that's what
messed
happened.
up there. That was the audio settings. It happens. So
Yeah.
don't worry.
Sucks.
Technology.
Sometimes.
Are we not supposed to
Yeah,
swear?
it really sucks.
Yeah.
No, sucks doesn't even it counts as a swear word.
But it is a swear. So
No,
it isn't.
Okay.
You can use any common sentence and it doesn't count.
Okay. Gordon. Number 14. In Last Train for Christmas, which 2 engines can be seen clearing the tracks beyond Merritt Station? A. Edward and Henry, B. Gordon and Toby, C. Thomas and Percy, or D. Emily and James?
I may have to say B.
You say B. Gordon and Toby. It's A. Edward and Henry.
Ah,
that's news to me.
that's my borders.
When you
Oh, someone's
when you have
been
more
having
than one
to
boiler, when did you become streamlined? Just kidding. I'm just kidding, Gordon.
Smart ass.
Is that an insult?
Hey,
Oi.
language.
Stop. Jeez,
This is a kid stream.
I was only joking.
No, I'm talking to Gordon.
I know I was talking to him as well.
Okay.
Only joking. Okay, Henry, number 15. In the episode Thomas Meets the Queen, what did Sir Topham Hatt say Henry looked like after? What did Sir Topham Hatt say you looked like after the painting in the pot? After the painter in the pot of white paint fell on onto your boiler. A key lime pie, B, a bowl of vanilla ice cream, C, an iced cake, or D, a powdered donut?
Is this you trying to make fun of me, or is this just a random question that came to your mind?
Well,
It,
there's a question in here.
Weird that I was the one that got it.
have fun.
Can I guess?
Fun, Henry.
Sure. All right, you can guess. What have he got? I'm gonna guess. I don't know. Well, I guess B. That's me. All right, we're going with B. Final. Well, not we. I am, but
Well, you're saying B, the bowl of vanilla ice cream. It's actually a C, an iced cake, seeing as it landed as the paint pot landed on your dome.
shouldn't it be a donut then? At least you didn't get the pancake domes. Thanks, Roy. Good count on you. No problem. That's what I'm here for. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, what's the next question?
Next one is for James, if he's not too distracted
I'm
again.
good this time.
In the episode Lee Hat's birthday party, who is seen passing Sir Topham Hatt's blue car with some coaches in the first shot of him leaving for the party? A. Gordon, B. Henry, C. James, or D. Edward?
Hmm. Gordon.
You say A. Gordon, it was actually you again.
Oh.
You guilty as charged.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, first of all, I thought you were actually talking to me, since Gordon.
I did warn you guys a heads up that some of the questions had characters for the choices and answers.
He did.
All right, all right, all right.
Okay, number 17 to you, Gordon. In Thomas Gets Bumped, when Sir Topham Hatt informs Thomas that his branch line is repaired, Percy can be seen in the background pulling what? A. Two express coaches. B. Four milk tankers. C. Three small red coaches. Or D. Six coal trucks.
It's gonna be cauldrons. That would have been cool.
The final.
You said D.
Yep.
What I heard.
You're wrong. It's A. Two express coaches.
Huh. Look at
Wait
that.
a second.
For
No,
Henry, number 18.
physical one.
The first and only episode to mark an appearance by the city of Truro, the season 3 episode Gordon and the Famous Visitor first aired on what date in 1992? A. March 17th, B. March 24th, C. April 7th, or D. April 14th?
Henry, it's your turn.
I know. I'm asking him to re-say say them again. I mean, I don't know. Trevor, be a deer and say the question again.
The first
Dear?
and only
Dumbass.
episode to mark an appearance by the city of Truro, The season 3 episode, Gordon and the Famous Visitor, first aired on what date in 1992? March 17th, March 24th, April 7th, or April 20 or April 14th.
Okay. I'm gonna go with B.
Uh, can you say again? I could barely hear you.
He said B.
I'm gonna go with B.
You say you said B. You're right. It is March 24th.
Yay, I finally got a point.
Okay, James, number 19. In
Oh, dang it.
Murdoch's in Murdoch's debut episode, Peace and Quiet, who does Murdoch pass when the narrator says the following line, but everywhere he went it was noisy and crowded? A. Donald, B. Edward, C. Percy, or D. Douglas?
C. Percy.
You see, Percy was actually A. Donald.
Dang it.
Mhm.
Hey, out of character real quick, I gotta go for right now because my phone is having trouble
Acting up.
charging again.
Why can't you just plug it in?
It it is plugged in. That's the problem.
Prove it.
Prove it. Okay.
I was kidding when I said that. So, okay.
I know. I'm just gonna show y'all just in case.
No.
Okay. Well, I'll be back in a little while.
I
Once
hope
it's
so.
charged up enough, I should be able to like you know you get what I'm saying.
Mm.
Oh, I hope so. Well, he just got derailed. And you're taking his place! Wait, what? Yeah, you can be the backup Cody. I mean, the backup, whatever he was. James.
James. All
Why
right.
do I gotta be the backup? Because I said so. Alright, I can't argue with that. Just until
Okay.
he gets back.
Number
Alright.
20 to Gorin. In Steamroller, the train that Sir Handel is pulling while trying to pass George consists of a brake van, two red boxcars, and how many coal trucks? A2, B3, C4, or D5?
D5.
You say 5, it's actually A2.
Hmm.
Speaking of Sir Handel, this is a backup. Number 20, number 21 to Henry. In the episode A Smooth Ride, which narrow gauge engine helps Sir Handel in his train of apples up the hill? A. Scarlotti, B. Renee, C. Duncan, or D. Peter Sam?
A final?
You say you say Scarlotti, it's actually D. Peter Sam.
Darn.
Okay, James, to you. Number
That's it.
22. In
Alright.
the in the opening shot of the episode, Elizabeth, the vintage quarry truck, the last car of Thomas's train, is a flatbed that is carrying which of the following: A. Steel pipes, B. Two cars, C. Logs, or D. Two pickup trucks.
Uh, I don't know. D final?
You say the pickup trucks?
Yeah.
It was B. Two cars.
Ah. Well, there you go.
All right. Going to you, number 23. In the episode Percy and the Carnival, who is partnered up with James to take the Ferris wheel to the carnival? A. Thomas, B. Toby, C. Emily, or D. Edward?
A. Final.
You say Thomas, it was C. Emily.
Of course.
Number 24 to Henry. In the episode Thomas, Percy, and Old Slow Coach, what were Thomas and Percy doing when the workman's hut catches fire? A. Resting in a sign. B. Talking to each other. C. Getting their next trains ready. Or D. Having a drink at the water tower.
C final?
You say C. It was actually D. Having a drink at the water tower.
Got it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Number 25 to
Oh, shit.
James. Number 25 to James. In the
Mhm.
episode Bulgy Rides Again, the hens wake up in the luggage racks after Bulgy swerves to avoid who or what? A. George the Steamroller. B. A bakery truck. C. A postal van. Or D. Bury the bus.
Damn, so good. I don't know. B final?
You say C. The bakery truck. It was C. The postal van.
Uh,
Hmm.
what? Did you swear you said it's C, Ron, it's C. That doesn't
I,
make any
I,
sense.
I, I swear I heard you say B.
No, you said C. I said B. No, you were right, but you said C. C is Ron, which
Oh,
makes no sense.
I, s- uh, well,
You probably misheard it.
uh,
Maybe. I don't know.
well, if he said B, then B, the bakery truck was wrong.
No, I did say B, but I thought you said C. Like when you said this is
No,
wrong, I thought you said C. I mean,
uh,
it's a misunderstanding. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, yeah, whatever. Looks
I
like
think we go.
Swedish or da. Gordon, let's go in. I'm not used to this. All right. To be fair, I'd probably call you your actual name than James, so it's not your fault. Oh man, how long do you think Swedish is gonna be?
When we say
Gordon, I'm never gonna get used to that. Anyway,
oh,
that can't be good. That also can't be good. Well, that's a problem. What just happened? Did it break? I think it broke.
I'm back. I mean, what happened here?
I have no clue.
I have no idea.
You know, Streamyard has always his own life for some odd reason. Whose question is it?
It's
I
your
think it's
turn.
yours. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
almost,
Um.
almost set my throat. Ah, all right.
o-
Shoot.
Okay, Gordon. To you, number 26. In Thomas in the Rainbow, the message of Thomas's derailment is passed on to all but which the following: A. Henry, B. Burry, C. Emily, or D. Harold.
Excuse me. C. Final.
You're right, it is Emily.
Sweet.
Okay, Henry, number 27. In the episode Bowled Out, in the scene of Doug and Stephanie arriving at the station where Gordon is waiting, Percy can be seen at a station platform pulling a train of two what? A. Tankers, B. Flatbeds, C. Mail cars, or D. Box cars.
Uh, D final?
You said D.
Yup.
Hello, did you say D?
That's what I said.
Well, D. Box cars is wrong. It was A. Tankers. He was
Cool.
pulling two, he was pulling two tankers.
Talk about
Get a
tanking
point?
it.
Was the point there?
No, that wasn't the point. We got it.
Alright.
I got it wrong.
Quick question. Any word from Lord?
More importantly, any word from Cody? I don't know. I think you're doing a pretty good job. The train's profile isn't even on there.
Uh,
My train's, I mean.
Alright, let's continue then.
um. Well, speaking of you, James, this question is a little bit about is a it mentions you in this one.
It does. I'm so honored.
Oh boy. In number 28, in the episode Henry and the Elephant, how many cars make up the circus train that James got to pull away? A 10, B 11, C 12, or D 13?
It's about both of us. We can answer it together. No,
No,
we can't. Actually,
no.
we're not a team. I know. I was kidding. Calm down. No need to bust your boils or whatever the hell it is. I mean, heck, nope. I didn't say that. Nope. Mm-mm. It's a place, so
Talking about
technically
that
it's not a
slide.
swear. It's a place, so it's not technically a swear. Yeah, I'm at the place, obviously. Anyway, what were you saying? What was I saying? Oh, right. I don't know. C, final.
You say C 12, it's B 11.
I don't even know what the question was. I forget. Yeah, don't worry. About
No, the brake van did not count.
it. Thank you for telling me this fun fact that I didn't know.
Gordon, number 29. In faulty whistles, Who was Duncan whistling to before his whistle shot off like a mighty rocket and landing completely out of sight? A. Elizabeth, B. Burry, C. Harold, or D. Terrence?
D. Terrence.
That is correct. It was Terrence. He was plowing a field when Duncan spotted him.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Whoops.
I don't think that's it.
Um,
Dang it.
Gordon.
Henry, number 30. In the episode Jack Jumps In, which one of the machines says the following line, I don't need help, in a booming voice to Jack? Was A. Max the dump truck, B. Oliver the excavator, C. Byron the bulldozer, or D. Ned the steam shovel?
I'm gonna go with B final.
You say Oliver the excavator, it was C. Byron the bulldozer.
Penny the platypus. I wish.
Mm.
Uh,
Okay, number uh, 31 to James. In Harvey to the rescue, how many trucks is Percy pushing on the branch line when he and the trucks derail at Bulgy's bridge? A5, C6, C7, or D8?
I'm gonna go with the most. I'm gonna go D final.
You're gonna say D8?
Yep.
You're wrong. It's B6.
Oh, two away. That's disappointing. Ah well.
Uh, Gordon, to you, number 32. In Toby Feels Left Out, what job did Toby offer to do for Emily when she was told to go for a fresh coat of paint? A. Collecting some coal. B. Taking a passenger train. C. Shunting some stone trucks at the quarry. Or D. Collecting some flour.
The one with the answer with coal. Final.
You say A. Collecting some coal. It was D. Collecting some flour.
Wait, flowers or flour?
Flour. Flour.
Ah, because when you say this, some of them you meant like flowers, like actual flowers or flowers
No.
from you baking.
It,
I mean, the sound is kind of sounds similar how you pronounce it. I mean, I'm just saying it.
it, it was D. Collecting some flour.
All right, all right.
Number 33 to Henry. Which of the following season 9 episodes originally aired on September 12th, 2005? A. Thomas's Milkshake Muddle. B. Henry and the Flagpole. C. Keeping Up with James. Or D. Molly's Special Special.
Well, D final.
Uh, which one you said too quickly?
D final.
Okay. You say it said D. Molly's Special Special. It was A. Thomas's Milkshake Muddle.
Jane.
Okay, James, number 34. In the episode Cranky Bugs, which of these engines was one of the four that got trapped under the shed after it was slammed by an old tramp steamer? A. Donald, B. Douglas, C. Toby, or D. Duck?
Uh, I don't know. A final.
You said A.
Yeah, I said A.
It's You're wrong. It, A. Donald is wrong. D. Duck is correct.
At least you got the Donald part right. It's Donald Duck.
Oh boy.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, I caught that. Uh, Gory, number 35. In the episode Special Funnel, how many coaches were part of the morning train that Pierce Sam is pulling when he loses his funnel in the tunnel? A3, B2, C5, or D4?
C. Final.
You said C5, it was B2. All right. Henry, number 36. In Busy Going Backwards, how many freight cars make up Oliver's train that makes Toad's wish of moving forward for a change come true? A8, B10, C7, or D9?
B final.
You say 10, it was A8.
Well, there you go.
Number 37, to James. In the episode Thomas and the Storyteller, which of these engines did Thomas not help while taking the storyteller to her destination? Was it James, Percy, Toby, or Emily?
Uh, D final.
You said Emily, it was actually C, Toby.
Well,
The other three, he did help on his way to her destination. Okay, Gordon, number 38. In the episode, You Can Do It, Toby. For who did Toby shun some fruit and vegetable cars for? Was it Edward, Henry, Donald, or Douglas?
C. Final.
You say C, Donald. It was actually D, Douglas.
Of course.
Mm.
of course.
Number 39 to Henry. Even though I'm about to sound a bit ridiculous in saying this. In the episode Spick and Span, which of the following engines was not part of the competition against Thomas and Percy? A. Gordon, B. Emily, C. James, or was it D. Henry?
I'm gonna go with D final. I wasn't there. It just was not there. Couldn't be bothered.
Guess what? You're right.
Finally. She just didn't show up. I was busy that day.
All right.
Obviously.
Wait, did you get a point?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Okay, James, number 40. In episode number 200, entitled As Good as Gordon, Emily was being impatient to which engine at a crossing? A. Edward, B. James, C. Percy, or D. Toby?
Uh, B final.
You say James, it was actually A. Edward.
Oh, at least it wasn't me. Wait, I'm James. Oh, wait, are you? No, you're James. Oh, whoops. That's my bad. Oh, jeez, this is getting a little confusing.
Tell me about it.
One mid. Um.
I don't know what that was, but I'm pretty not.
Um.
Mm.
I need to take a small, quick break.
All right. We'll be back after these messages. Tired of your wheels being all squeaky? Get Rusty gone! Now $9.99 at your local bank. I don't know why it's in the bank. Don't ask. It's just where it is. It's just where it is. Exactly. I don't know what the hell I just said. So, Gordon, how are you?
Doing good. Just relaxing, having all change.
Well, at least you're doing better than me. I had to get a gas change.
Really? All right.
Well, remember, we're supposed to be whatever these are. Trains. Well, I guess you could say the training wheels are off. No. Someone was gonna make a train pun. We all know it.
But speaking of SNES as characters, how you guys been doing?
Oh, we've been doing all right.
Oh, that's good.
That was this. Gotta tell you, before this stream started, there was this big old storm outside. Oh my god, you should have seen it. It was huge.
Well, today we didn't have any bad weather for the past few days because here's a plot twist. Yesterday, when I went to a store or convenience store nearby, just to grab buy something to drink, even though I was walking in a slow pace, as soon as I got home, I was drenched in sweat. And even today, when me, my mom, and my younger niece were on a walk, despite that, we were walking a much slower pace. After all, she's only 3 years old, and well, will turn 4, I believe. But anyways, I was still sweaty when I get home. It's weird, but it probably would have been much slower pace if we had our dog. But sadly, we had to put her down about, well, it will be almost a month soon. Sometimes the last, I think about, her birthday was August 11, and 8 days later, we had to put another one of our cats. Let's say she wasn't feeling well. She was only 5 years old, but this cat itself was, well, she wasn't really social. If she was laying on, if she was sleeping on the couch, if you were had luck enough, you could pet her. But if she was eating, perhaps then. But if you were on seeing her on the couch, just awake, just sitting there, we just walk up to her slowly. She would like, in an instant, just took off. She was that not social. But sadly, there were only at least a couple of weeks before things, before we put her down, which turned is the reason why. She started doing her business on the carpet in the hallway near the front door, just around outside, but basically near the staircase and near the pantry. Then was in the living room, And B wasn't sure what exactly what happened, but my parents believe it was mostly because of her kidneys had some problems or something like that. Then, yeah, but we have one of the cats still. Um, I think she's about close to 6 or 8 years old. She is very social. I mean, only about
Mm.
a few days ago, when I was in bed, she was had sneaked into my room, and I was holding my hands up towards the pillows, and she started to rubbing her head against my hands, or if I'm in the kitchen barefoot, she can start using her head, bouncing her head on my feet as well. And even my parents, if they were in their bed, if they're half asleep or even a deep sleep or even something like that, she can do the same thing.
Mm.
I mean, it's not like any that bother us. It's just how she says hello or something. But she is very social.
All right, I'm back. Mm.
Took long enough.
Mm,
You also turned
okay.
to rust in here.
All right.
All right, that's pretty good.
All right. Uh, Goring to you, continuing number 41. Exactly how many beehives combined can be seen in the season 3 episode James Goes Buzz Buzz? A 7, B8, C9, or D10?
Say it, Roy. Oh, B! Thank you. We had to say it. It needs to happen.
um, D10 final.
It's a 10, it was actually B8.
Of course it was. Oh, B! I'm sorry. Good times.
Okay, Henry, number 42. Which of the following season 5 episodes aired on the earliest date in 1988? A. James in the Trouble with Trees. B. Stephanie Gets Lost. C. Haunted Henry. Or D. Toby in the Flood.
Well, let's see. I have no clue. I'm gonna go with B final.
You say
Another
B.
B.
You say B. Stephanie Gets Lost. It was A. James in the Trouble with Trees.
I almost thought for a second it was gonna be the one part with the haunted whatever.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay, number 43. The James in the episode Smoke and Mirrors, the blue box needed for the magician's magic act depicts which the following shapes on it: A. Circles, B. Triangles, C. Hearts, or D. Stars.
I'm gonna say D final.
You said D?
Yep, that's what I said.
You're correct. It is stars.
Yeah, finally, I got the point right. Look at that.
Mm, well, that's
Good, because if you didn't, Cody would make you see stars.
that's 3 points.
Oh, look at that.
What? All right. Number 44 to Gordon. So, in the episode Stay Eddie, the water wheel that Edward is transporting ends up on the back of a train bound for the smelters that is being pulled by who? A. Donald, B. Was it you, Gordon, or C. Douglas, or D. Henry?
C final.
You say Douglas, it was actually you, Gordon. Mm.
Huh. No point.
Oh,
No
no.
points.
All
All
right.
right.
Number 45 to Henry. In the episode Jack Frost, James tells all but which of the ball and engines that he saw Jack Frost last night. A. Gordon, B. Thomas, C. Toby, or D. Henry? Or
Well, I'm gonna go with D.
you say D. It was actually C. Toby.
Sorry, Roy, apparently didn't tell you. Well,
Okay, James, number 46. In the episode Thomas in the Fireworks Display, what was the name of the firework that is sent up as a signal to let everyone know that the fireworks display is still going on? A. Phenomenal Dragon, B. Spectacular Dragon, C. Majestic Dragon, or D. Sparkling Dragon?
I'm gonna go with A. Final.
You say A. Phenomenal Dragon, it was actually D. Sparkling Dragon.
Of course, it was one that didn't sound that. Whatever.
Well, fireworks are known to be sparkling in the sky. And
Yeah,
that,
but they're also known to be spectacular.
yeah.
Fair point. Anyway, what's Gordon got for a question?
Okay, Gordon, number 47. In the episode Tender Engines, how many old dirty tenders did Duck trick Henry into having? A 5, B 6, C 7, or D 8?
A final.
You say 5, it was actually B 6.
X or the 66.
Number 48 to Henry. True or false? In Thomas in the Jet Engine, Donald was the engine seen pulling a goods train that passes Thomas while he's on his way to collect the jet engine.
I'm gonna say yes, I was. Actually, no, wait. That's not. No. Yes, I'm just gonna say yes.
You can say true?
Yep.
It is true.
It is true. I didn't get a point. Yay! How exciting! I'm so excited for you
Boy.
right now. No, it's ridiculous.
Okay, number 49 to James. In the episode Duncan's Bluff, which engine did Duncan pull his bluff on? A. Thomas, B. Percy, C. Edward, or D. Was it you, James?
Well, no one can pull the wool over my eyes, so I'm gonna say B.
You're
Final.
gonna say you can say B. Percy. Guess what? It actually was you, James.
Dang, well, you did. You just pulled the wool over my eyes. Look at that.
Okay, Gordon, this is a question about you, actually. Number
Oh boy.
50. In the episode, Gordon takes a tumble. Gordon crashes through a pile of hay, followed by him crashing into what? A. Some rubber tires. B. An old tractor. C. A barn. Or D. Some rusty pipes.
B final.
You say B. The old tractor. It was A. Some rubber tires.
Dang it. All right.
Okay, Henry, number 51. In Thomas in the New Engine, Thomas tells James to not go anywhere near Neville, the new engine. But after Thomas leaves, who does James tell about Neville? A. Henry, B. Edward, C. Toby, or D. Percy?
I'm gonna say B. Final.
You said B. Edward. You're right. It is Edward.
I couldn't keep it to myself. I'm sorry. All right. At least I got another point.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Henry got another point. Okay, number 52 to James. In the in the episode Train Stops Play, exactly how many cars of straw was Stepney pulling when he stops at a red signal and gets chased by Caroline and some of the cricket players? A 4, B5, C6, or D7?
Um, sorry. I don't know. B final?
Another point for James. It is B5.
Yeah. Oh, fire. Hopefully not. Not actually.
Um,
Wait, how many points do I have?
Warren,
No,
number.
4. Alright.
Come on now, no my stuff. Come on. Uh, Goring, number 53. In the episode Passengers in Polish, when Nancy tells Scarloey that Reneus was coming home, Scarloey instantly wakes up in shock, to which he immediately asks, "What?" and which of the following questions? A, really? B, seriously? C, when? Or D, how?
Hmm. I would say C. Final.
It is C, when.
Did I get a point?
That's a point.
Yay! Finally.
Number 54 to Henry. In the Jack in the Pack episode, Kelly's Windy Day, what did Kelly have to remove from Isabella before pulling her back onto the road? A, 2 crates of china, B, a sofa, C, a piano, or D, a crate filled with vases?
A final?
You say A, the 2 crates of china. It was actually C, a piano.
Hmm.
Number 55 to you, James. In the episode Percy James in the Fruitful Day, which of the following was not was which of the following sorry excuse me seeing this wrong, which of the following was one of the fruits that was loaded into your freight cars? A, pineapples, B, peaches, C, mangoes, or D, melons?
What? I just thought of something stupid. I'll tell you later. Alright.
As always.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with melons. Of course.
It is melons.
Of course it is.
I mean, he thinks about something else,
No,
like
you.
triple X
Okay,
version.
stop. Come on.
No, you silly engine. No, I do not.
No, your brother does.
I don't either, actually.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Uh, Fun fact though, apples, oranges, and bananas were the other fruits. Great cars.
What's so funny?
Stop! Please. It was only a fun fact.
I'm sorry.
Okay, first, even if he's laughing about that, I don't even get it. So
Oh my
I have no idea what he's even laughing about.
Neither do I.
Honestly.
so we're even. Uh,
Ay,
Yeah.
ay, ay.
uh, Gorin, number 56. In the episode Thomas and the Birthday Picnic, which one of our friends does not blow their whistles to give Thomas a good idea? Was it you, Gorin, or was it James, Henry, or Emily?
Still losing it.
I would say A final.
You're gonna say yourself, Gorin?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hello?
Yep.
It was actually B, James.
It was.
Yeah.
That's news to me. Of course it was.
Okay, number 57 to Henry. In the Jack in the Pack episode Thomas and the Moles, which of the following does Buster refer to the soccer field as when he sees the molehills? A. A giant chocolate chip cheesecake. B. A giant chocolate chip cookie. D. A giant fudge brownie. Or D. A batch of chocolate chip cupcakes.
James, this is your third.
No, it's Henry.
Ah, sorry.
Again, that's news to me, but whatever. B final?
You say B. A giant chocolate chip cookie. You're right, it is a chocolate chip cookie.
Yay. You got it right.
He referred to it by saying it looks like a giant chocolate chip cookie, only green. That's a point for Henry. Number 58 to James. Which of the following season 10 episodes aired on the most recent date in 2006? A. Thomas and the Jet Plane. B. Toby's Afternoon Off. C. Thomas and the Treasure. Or D. Toby's New Shed.
Stay out of his shed, okay? No, I should have said that if that was the answer. I Dan.
Which one are you going with?
Wait, whose turn is it?
Yours.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm gonna go with shed.
You're gonna say Toby's New Shed.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
It's actually C. Thomas and the Treasure.
Ah.
Hmm.
Let's come with some more boys.
Number
God,
59 to Gorin. In the episode Too Hot for Thomas, what flavor syrup was Thomas delivering to the ice cream factory before being before being asked to collect some other ingredients? A. Raspberry, B. Blueberry, C. Cherry, or D. Strawberry.
D strawberry final.
You say strawberry, it was actually A. Raspberry.
Dang it.
Okay, Henry, number 60. Number 60. In Thomas and the Rumors, Gordon was so busy watching Harold the helicopter that he was sent onto a line that led to trouble. Which of the following was the trouble that Gordon was traveling towards? A. A dead end with a pond. B. An old abandoned shed. C. Some damaged track. Or D. A tunnel under repair.
A final.
You say A. A dead end with a pond. It was actually D. A tunnel under repair.
Hmm.
Hmm. Number 61 to James. In the episode Toby's Discovery, which of the following characters cannot be seen at the old mine at the end of the episode? A. Terrence, B. Scarloey, C. Rheneas, or D. Birdie? James,
Oh, sorry.
do you want me to repeat it?
No, I'm good. I can just guess. D final.
You say D. Birdie. It was actually A. Terrence.
It's the opposite of me. Look at that.
Right. Looks like we had to wait for Gordon to come back.
Yep. I guess so. By the way, where did the you know what go? Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I didn't see that he wanted wanted you to answer for him. Uh, who wants to answer his next one for him?
Hold on. We're gonna have to play wheel. We're gonna have to play tires, tracks, and whistles. What?
What?
It's rock, paper, scissors, and train form. Oh, all right, fine.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go. Oh my god. All right, I'll answer.
All right. Which one is this, James?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, James, for you to answer Gordon's question number 62, which of the following pairs of season 8 episodes aired on the exact same date in 2004? A. Henry and the Wishing Tree and Emily's New Route. B. James gets a new coat and Thomas saves the day. C. Percy's big mistake in Thomas and the Circus. Or D. Gordon takes charge in Edward the Great.
I don't know. A final?
You say A. Henry and the Wishing Tree and Emily's New Route. It was actually B. James gets a new coat and Thomas saves the day.
Ah, darn.
Okay, Henry, to you, number 63. In the episode Horror Lorry, the lorry that Butch the breakdown vehicle arrives with was the one that was last seen at what location? A. The quarry, B. The foundry, C. The docks, or D. The flour mill?
D final?
Which one?
D.
The foundry?
Yeah.
It was actually D. The flour mill.
But I
Oh
said
no!
D.
Wait! I couldn't hear you properly.
I'll give myself the point. I said D.
Okay. I couldn't hear you properly between you saying B and D.
It was D. I said D.
No, B. I could I couldn't hear you either saying B or D.
It was
But
D.
okay, yes, it was the flour mill.
Yeah, I can vouch for
Just
that. He said D.
all right.
Then I thought you were saying I
Uh,
said D, so that's why I
well,
was like, yeah,
hold
that's
on a
what I
minute.
said.
I, I sometimes I can't with the volume you guys have. I can barely tell if you're saying B or D. So say buzz for B and duh for D.
All right.
If that helps.
Probably won't.
Okay, James, number 64. In the episode Percy's Scary Tale, Max and Monty think they're being chased by the one eyed truck, which was a ghost story that Kelly told them, when it actually turns out to be who? A. Elizabeth the Quarry Truck, B. Duck, C. Thomas, or D. Bury the Bus?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with A.
You say Elizabeth the Quarry Truck, it was actually C. Thomas.
Dang.
Oh, now, since Gordon's not back yet, Henry, you're going to do his next.
All right.
Number 65. In in the episode Duncan in the Old Mine, how many coal cars does Duncan find in the old mine? A6, B7, C8, or D9?
All right. I'm just gonna do this instead. I'm gonna say dog because the first word
You
of
say
that
nine.
starts with D.
You say 9. It's actually
Yep.
A6.
Huh. Not bad.
Okay, now it's your actual question, Henry.
Like, get to go twice.
Because James took Gordon's question first, so I wanted to swap.
Fair enough.
It's number 66. In the Jack in the Pack episode Jack Owns Up, who accidentally gets blamed for the broken tiles before Jack confesses that it was his fault? A. Oliver, B. Max, C. Ned, or D. Alfie?
I'm gonna say A. Final.
You say Oliver, it was actually C. Ned.
Hmm.
Okay, James, to you, number 67. In the episode Snow Tracks, what color were the two trucks of firewood that Thomas was pulling when the snowball crashes into him? A. Orange, B. Blue, C. Green, or D. Red?
Wait, was your answer again?
Yours, James.
Oh. Uh, I don't know. I'm gonna go with B. Well, when you shout it like that, it's hard to not hear what you said.
Um, Buzz or duh?
I'll do it in the only way I know how to. Obey ya! You
You're
have
gonna
to
say
shout it?
you're gonna say B. Blue. It was actually D. Red.
I did have to shout it, actually. At least you're honest.
I'm back.
God.
Okay. Okay, Gordon, number 68. In Emily in the special coaches that she is to collect for you, Gordon, because of a record you broke. The special coaches were colored purple with white roofs and what color stripes? A. Orange, B. Silver, C. Green, or D. Yellow?
Green. Final.
You say green, it was actually A. Orange.
Huh. All right.
Number 69 to Henry.
Nice.
Which of these season 7 episodes originally aired on October 20th, 2003? A. Toby and the Windmill, B. Edward's Brass Band, C. The Spotless Record, or D. Bad Day at Castle Lock?
Oh my god. A final?
You say A. Toby and the Windmill, it was actually D. Bad Day at Castle Lock.
Well, there you go.
Okay, James, number 70. In the episode Percy and the Magic Carpet, the red carpet drops down onto a train that's being pulled by who? A. Neville, B. Murdoch, C. Henry, or D. Edward? James.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting James. I don't know. C?
You say C. Henry, it was actually B. Murdoch.
Of course it was.
Gordon, to you, number 71. In Gordon Takes a Shortcut, how many logs were on the flatbed truck that Ben was shunting before you crashed into him? A3, B5, C2, or D4?
A. Final.
You say A3, you're right, it is 3.
Sweet.
Henry, number 72. In James Works It Out, who does James run into when he accidentally takes the track to the snowy hills? A. Donald, B. Douglas, C. Oliver, or D. Edward?
I'm gonna go with B.
You're going to say Douglas, it was actually D. Edward.
Alright.
James, number 73. In the Jack in the Pack episode, Alfie has kittens. How many kittens does the mother cat have with her? A3, B4, C5, or D6?
Oh, sorry. Oh, jeez. Oh, right. It's my turn. Let's see here. Kittens. I don't know. I'm gonna go with. What were the options again? Actually,
Three, four, five, six.
I'm gonna go with four.
You say four, it was actually three.
Oh, one away. Look at that. All right. Now it's Gordon's turn.
Number 74 to you, Gordon. In the episode Middle Engine, who is seen being a middle engine when the narrator says, but none of them likes being a middle engine? It's no fun being stuck in the middle.
What? It's not your question.
What's the question again?
In the episode Middle Engine, oh, oh man. In the episode Middle Engine, when the narrator says, but none of them likes being a middle engine, it's no fun being stuck in the middle, which engine is seen being an example of a middle engine? More likely. Oliver, Duck, Stepney, or Percy?
I have no idea, but I will say the female train.
What?
That didn't sound right.
Well, you didn't say A, B, and C, and D, so
A. Oliver, B. Duck, C. Stepney, D. Percy.
C. Final.
You say Stepney, was actually B. Duck.
All right.
Okay, Henry, number 75. In the episode Thomas in the Toy Shop, which of the following cannot be seen inside the toy shop's window during the grand opening? A soccer ball, B, a toy train, C, a toy drum, or D, a beach ball?
Well, I know which one I wouldn't go for. So, I'm gonna say A final.
You say A, the soccer ball, it was actually B, a toy train.
That's the one I wouldn't go for because the train saw that there was a toy train, maybe like based off of them. I think they'd have an existential crisis.
Oh, boy.
What? Is he wrong though?
All right.
I won't even know.
James, to you, number 76. In the season 12 episode Rosie's Carnival Special, Stepney gets hit by a freight car that is filled with which of the following? A. Boxes of confetti, B. Crates of coconuts, C. Blue colored sugar, or D. Pink colored sugar?
Sir, is it?
Yours.
Okay. Um, I don't know. B final?
You said B.
I did say B.
Says B, the crates of coconuts. It was actually D, pink colored sugar.
Man. Okay, so sweet. There's someone or whoever it is. I don't even know.
All right, Gordon, number 77. Which of the following pairs of season 11 episodes originally aired? Wait, why in the heck that says? Forget the word pairs. This is stupid. I'm gonna re-say this, okay? I'm just gonna let this re-say this once. Which of the following season 11 episodes originally aired on September 6th, 2007? A. Edward in the Mail, B. Henry's Lucky Day, C. Toby's Triumph, or D. Thomas Sets Sail?
I would say B. Final.
Says B. Henry's Lucky Day. That is correct.
Sweet.
Number 78 to Henry. In No Joke for James, before James takes the railway inspector to a meeting with Sir Topham Hatt, how many shots are there of him working at the harbor in a row? A6, B8, C5, or D7?
Excuse me, what? This is a completely ridiculous question. I would just like to mention real quick. Okay, thanks. All right. What about you? What's happening here? Okay.
Do you want me to repeat it?
Please do.
In No Joke for James, before James takes the railway inspector to a meeting with Sir Topham Hatt, how many shots in a row are there of him working at the harbor? 6, 8, 5, 7.
I'm gonna say D final.
You say 7, it was actually A6.
I was a main character, dude. I had to get a lot of shots. Well,
All
I
right.
guess that's fair.
Number 79 to James. In the episode Four Little Engines, which of the following is not one of the four little engines that appears in the episode? A. Peter Sam, B. Sir Handel, C. Rheneas, or D. Duke?
I'm gonna say D final.
You
D
say
for Duke.
you say D. You're right. It is Duke.
Duke Nukem. I wish.
That's 6 for James. Okay. Number 8 to Gordon. The last of the episode questions.
But did you get a point?
Yes, he did.
Get a point.
That's 6 for James. Gordon, you get the last of the episode questions. Number 80. In the shot of all the engines lined up in the special shed in Thomas in the special letter, which engine is seen placed between Duck and James? A. Gordon, B. Henry, C. Toby, or D. Edward?
Edward. Final.
You're right, it is Edward.
Sweet.
Okay, these next ones, these next 10 are character basis questions. Henry, to you, with the first of the character basis questions, number A1. Which one of our friends is based on a British Rail Standard 9F steam locomotive? A
What?
For real?
What? That what? Okay.
As,
Get used to it.
did say the next 10 were character basis questions.
That's not what I thought you meant by that.
Well, like what engine are the characters like what are the characters based on?
At least there's only 10.
Yes. Yours, Henry, was which one of our friends is based on a British Rail standard 9F steam locomotive? A. Murdoch, B. Neville, C. Spencer, or D. Hank?
A final?
You say Murdoch, you're correct.
I don't know how I got that right, but I will take it.
James, number 82. He has 7.
Seriously?
69.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Number 82 to James. Which one of our friends is based on a 1904 Great Eastern Railway Class D56? A. Emily, B. Rosie, C. Molly, or D. Flora?
Can I do that? No, I'm sorry. You have to use your own thing. B final?
You say Rosie, it's actually C. Molly.
Oh no, yeah, I totally would have known that.
Hmm.
I can't believe you got that wrong, my god. Everyone knew that.
Gorin.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
everyone.
Gorin, to
I
you.
didn't.
Yeah, every one person.
Hmm. Gorin, to you. Number 83. Which one of our friends is based on a steam engine that had many nicknames, including Clockworks, Biscuit Tins, Coffee Pots, and Frankensteins? A. Rebecca, B. Neville, C. Toby, or D. Fergus?
Want to know the worst part? I think I actually know this one. Yikes!
A final?
You say Rebecca, it's actually B. Neville.
Oh, never mind.
Huh.
I thought it was Toby.
Henry, to you. Number 84. Which one of our diesel engine friends is based on the Bridgeville Class 04s that worked on the Westbeck and Upwell tramway? A. Mavis, B. Boko, C. Daisy, or D. Dennis?
Can I ask a question? Which one of our friends are Diesel?
All 4 of them here are diesels.
Of course they are. Okay. D final?
You say Dennis, it's actually A. Mavis.
Oh, okay.
James, to you, number 85. Although George the Steamroller is based on an Aveline Barford R class steamroller, the actual inspiration for him came from an Aveline Import R10 class steamroller named Thistledown that was built in what year? A 1901, B 1902, C 1903, or D 1904?
I think I just had a stroke. I did not just hear that. I don't know. Um, Error 404. Train not responding. Please read it back to the tunnel for road work. He's gonna have to get reconstructed. My battery died. Stop. Fine, I'm sorry. I don't know. A final?
You say 19.
What? Where? How?
What was even that?
That is an
Was
excellent question. I have no clue.
that was probably his uncle. I mean, we know that he can make a perfect Donald Duck, so probably.
That was my uncle. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought so.
You said 1901. It was actually C, 1903.
Well, there you go.
Okay, Gordon, to you, number A6. Which one of our friends is based on a 1940s LMS IVET Class 2MT steam engine? A. Arthur, B. Charlie, C. Oliver, or D. Ryan?
Hmm. B. Final.
You say B. Charlie, it's actually A. Arthur. So, all right. Henry, to you, number A7. Bury the Bus is said to be based on the Leyland Motors Tiger PS series buses that were built between what 2 years? A 1927 to 1930, A 1927 to 1937, B 1938 to 1945, C 1946 to 1953, or D 1954 to 1962.
D final?
You say D.
I do say D.
It was actually C, 1946 to 1953.
Well, there you go, I guess.
James, to you, number A8. Donald and Douglas, along with Bill and Ben, are not the only engines that are based on the same engine model. Which of the following pairs of characters are also based on the same engine model as well? A. Thomas and Ryan, B. Edward and Molly, C. Billy and Charlie, or D. Gordon and Flying Scotsman?
Um, I don't know. B final?
You say Edward and Molly is actually C. Billy and Charlie.
Oh man.
Gordon, to you, number 89. Which one of our diesel engine friends is based on a British wheel diesel that was more commonly known as Warship? A. Diesel 10, B. Salty, C. Norman, or D. Paxton?
C. Final.
You say Norman, it was actually A. Diesel 10.
Huh. Look at that.
Yeah, if I remember right, he was based on a Class 42. So that makes sense.
It does.
Okay, Henry, to you, number 90, the last basis question. And P.S. Real quick, this is one that was hoping Lord would show up for.
Don't worry, I'll do them good.
Number 90 for him. Which one of our friends is based on a steam engine called Dubsy that was built in the city of Glasgow, Scotland? A. Philip, B. Stanley, C. Victor, or D. Harvey?
A final?
You say Philip, it was actually D. Harvey.
Of course it was.
Dubs in this engine, Dubsy looks exactly like him, along with his crane arm.
Lord has
He's
a crane arm.
yes, Harvey's a crane engine.
So Lord Acidicus has a crane arm. That's kind of cool, actually. I don't think he meant Lord, but okay.
No, Harvey's the name of the engine that had the crane arm. He's a crane engine.
Mm.
These next 10 are songs, and James starts us off.
Yay. Like the most tone deaf out of everybody here.
Oh boy. Number 91, in the Thomas Anthem song, who is one of the last three engines mentioned during the name list part of the song in the second verse? A. Douglas, B. Oliver, C. Duck, or D. Donald?
I'm gonna say D final.
You're going to say Donald, it was actually C. Duck.
Why is it always like that? When we guess Donald, it's always Duck. I just realized that.
Who knows?
Karma? Isn't that irony?
It's not a jinx,
Yes.
I will tell you that. Uh, Gordon, number 60. No, sorry, 60. Yeah, 60. Number 92. Sorry for the starter moment. It's number 92 to you, Gordon.
Wow.
Which of the following types of trains is not among the lyrics of the sixth
Okay.
verse of the classic Thomas song, Night Train? A. Freight trains, B. Milk trains, C. Mail trains, or D. Boat trains?
B final?
You say milk trains, it's actually C. Mail trains.
Huh. Quick question. How would, since it is only 40 questions, since it's now 3 players, how would you do if 2 players has tie by the end? Do you have any
I'll think of
bonus
some.
question?
I'll think of
Right.
something. Okay.
Yeah, I had to ask just in case.
I'll think of something. Henry, number 93. The song Togetherness mainly centers around which two characters? A. Thomas and Percy, B. Edward and James, C. Gordon and Henry, or D. Henry and Edward?
I'm gonna say B final.
You say B?
I do say B.
The answer is actually D. Henry and Edward.
Hmm. Interesting.
James, number 94. The lyrics from Mountains High and Down to the Seaside can be heard in a song about who or what? A. Harold the Helicopter, B. The Red Hot Air Balloon, C. Burry the Bus, or D. Jeremy the Jet Plane?
Well, you know my role. B final.
You're right, it is B. The Red Hot Air Balloon.
Ah. Notice it was the only one that didn't have a name, so I went with my role. Which was one thing that was different.
Fair
Gordon,
point.
to you. Yeah, that's a point for James. Uh, Gordon, this is a hard one. Number 95. How many times is the word puff said in the Thomas and Friends song It's Great to Be an Engine? A. 20, B. 16, C. 14, or D. 18?
Repeat the options.
20, 16, 14, or 18?
16 final.
You say 16, it's actually D, 18.
Of course.
Okay, number 96 to Henry. October 21st, 1996 was the US music video release air date for which classic Thomas and Friends song? A. The Island Song, B. Night Train, C. Come for the Ride, or D. Accidents Will Happen.
C final.
You say C, it was actually A. The Island Song.
Oh yeah, such a popular song. That's exactly why I've never heard of it before.
Me either.
That makes 3 for 3.
Okay, James, number 97. The Thomas and Friends song Five New Engines in the Shed does not feature which of the following engines? A. Murdoch, B. Spencer, C. Emily, or D. Harvey?
I don't know. A final.
Which one did you say?
He said A. Yep, I said A.
Say A. Murdoch, it's actually B. Spencer.
Hmm.
Number 99 to Goring. In the video of the Thomas and Friends song Winter Wonderland, which non real vehicle appears when the lyrics sleigh bells jingling are sung in the first verse of the song? A. Bury the Bus, B. Elizabeth the Quarry Truck, C. Terrence the Tractor, or D. Trevor the Traction Engine?
A final?
You say A. Bury the Bus. It was actually D, aka myself, Trevor the Traction Engine.
Hmm.
Number 99 to Henry. How many times are the lyrics train it, crane it, saying in the song Jobs Aplenty song from the Great Discovery Special? A five, B six, C seven, D eight.
I'm gonna say A final.
You said A five?
Yep.
You're correct, it is five.
Finally, I got a point. Yay.
Number 100 to James.
Yo.
Which of these lyrics from the Blue Mountain Corey version of the song Working Together is not heard in the King of the Railway version of the song Working Together? A. Wheels whizzing and whirring. B. There we go, what a thrill. C. Clanking into the coupling. Or D. Working through to the sunset.
I'll just let you do this. Thank you. C final.
You say C, clanking into the coupling. It was actually A, wheels whizzing and whirring. The king of the railways lyrics of this, of that of those lyrics are wheels grinding and growling.
Mm.
Okay, these
Get a point?
last
I
no,
did not get a point. No.
these
What?
last 40 are all specials in movies, basically. Specials movies, basically. The first 10 are from the movie Thomas and the Magic Railroad, and Gordon kicks us off. And fair
Oh,
enough, this
exciting.
has Gordon in the first question. On honor, I'm kidding. Number 101 to you, Gordon. How far exactly do you, Gordon, get into count the number of seconds that Thomas is late before Thomas finally arrives at the station platform near the beginning of the movie. A 7 seconds, B 8 seconds, C 9 seconds, D 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Final.
You say 10 seconds, it's actually B 8 seconds.
So close.
Hmm. Number 102 to Henry. The first shot of James at Tidmouth Sheds shows him doing which of the following? A. Having a rest. B. Dealing with a buzzing bee. C. Whistling to himself. Or D. Dealing with a fly.
First of all, Roy. Oh, B! Thank you. And second of all, let's see here. Oh, how ironic. All right. Well, I might as well go for it, I guess. B, final.
You say B. It's actually D. Dealing with a fly.
Well, they're both
It
kind of close.
Yeah, a fly was seen buzzing around his face, and he was trying to shoo it off and saying, "Get out of here," such.
Hmm.
Number 103 to James, of course. Actor Russell Means plays a character named Billy Two Feathers who drives a steam engine with what road number? A 460, B 475, C 480, or D 495?
I see the roots of your questions haven't changed. Alright. I guess I'll go with B, final.
You say B 475, that is correct.
Heyo! Yep, but just like those roots, you somehow always get the most ridiculous questions right.
This one's a bit ridiculous, but it's actually true, as it's Gordon's question. And that was a point for James, by the way.
Yeah, buddy. Stop. James knows everything about Thomas and Friends.
Oh boy.
Obviously. It's just a natural thing.
Serious. Like I said, this is a ridiculous question, but it's yours.
All right.
Do one of you want to add James's point?
I thought Gordon was handling the point system this time.
Okay, Gordon, number 104. This is a bit ridiculous, but it's true. At one point, Mr. Conductor finds a note that reads, "I noticed you left your thinking cap behind. Try these instead, they're good for the brain." But who does the note read as the signer? A. Gone fishing rabbit. B. Gone fishing fox. C. Gone fishing bear. Or D. Gone fishing turtle.
Come on, wouldn't it be funnier if they were all different things?
I wouldn't know since I never even heard of this one, so I would say C. Final.
You say C. Gone fishing bear. It's actually A. Gone fishing rabbit.
Look at that.
I feel
It's
like it should
actually
have been.
true.
I feel like it should have been Gone Fishing Fish. That would have been good. That would have been hilarious.
I know, but you can actually see on the note that it is signed as Gone fishing rabbit.
Yeah, but that would have been kind of funny.
It's funny either way. Number 105 to you, Henry. Bury the bus passes Thomas and four other engines having a mean. Which of the following was not one of the four other engines that was part of the mean? A. Gordon, B. James, C. Toby, or D. Percy?
I'm gonna say A, final.
You say A. Gordon, it's actually D. Percy.
All right.
The the engines were, but Gordon, James, Toby, and surprisingly, you, Henry, were the four other engines?
I remember
That's an
like it was
honor.
yesterday. I
Number
was there.
106. Number 106 to James. After the really useful engine song finishes playing, Thomas comes across Henry, who was not feeling good because of some boiler ache. Thomas then tells him that he is collecting how many coal trucks of special island of solar coal for him: A5, B6, C7, or D8.
Whose honor
Oh,
is it?
right. I think it's mine. Uh, yeah, because you went before me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say I don't know C final.
You say C7, it was actually B6.
Oh man, one way again.
Hmm. To Goring, number 107. In this, in one of the scenes of Mr. Conductor in Sir Topham Hatt's office, pictures of the engines from four Thomas and Friends episodes can be seen on the walls. Which of the following is not one of the four episodes depicted in any of the pictures? A. No Joke for James. B. Tender Engine. C. Edward's Exploit. Or D. A Surprise for Percy. Gorian, this is
Mm,
yours.
I will say A. Final.
You say A. No Joke for James. It's actually C. Edward's Exploit.
Of course it is.
Henry, to you, a yes or no question. Yes or no? Besides Lady, James was the only other engine to be voiced by a female actress.
No.
You are correct. It is no.
All right, cool. I get another point.
Percy Percy was voiced by a female actress named Linda Ballantyne.
That's the name.
109. And to you, James, and this has you in this question, James.
It does,
Yep.
man. What an honor! I can't believe it.
When Junior gold dusts him and James away from Diesel 10 at the Soda Ironworks, what were James's last words to Diesel 10? A. Come catch us now. B. See ya. C. Now we are. Or D. Sorry, not today.
Well, you want me to answer? Okay,
Yes,
unfortunately, I have to.
this is your question.
I'm sorry, not today.
You
Thank
say
you.
you say
I'll say
D.
D, yeah.
You say D. Sorry, not today. It's actually C. Now we are.
Well, now you are getting the answer. Okay, fair enough.
110 to Gorin. Um, During the final chase, there is a scene where Lee, Thomas, and Diesel 10 cross a bridge while Percy is pulling a train on one of the tracks beneath the bridge. Which of the following was Percy pulling specifically? A. Milk tankers. B. Flatbeds with pipes. C. Freight cars. Or D. Three red passenger coaches.
Uh, whose honor is it?
Yours?
Can you repeat?
Question and answers?
both.
During the final chase, there is a scene where Lady, Thomas, and Diesel 10 cross over a bridge while Percy is pulling a train on one of the tracks beneath the bridge. Which of the following was Percy pulling specifically? A. Milk tankers, B. Flatbeds with pipes, C. Freight cars filled with goods, or D. Three red passenger coaches.
I'm going to say A. Final.
You say milk tankers, it was C. Freight cars filled with goods.
Of course.
And from the looks of it, I think he was pulling either stone or flowers specifically. I can't tell particularly. Henry starts us off with these next 10 from or about the special King of the Railway. In number 111 to you, Henry, in the story about King Godred, how many thieves were revealed to have stolen his golden crown? A2, B3, C4, or D5?
B final?
You said B?
I did say B.
You have 10 points now. It is B3. Warren 12 to James. When Gordon and Spencer approach Connor and Caitlin, who are stopped at a red signal, how many coaches can be seen being pulled by them each? By them, like how many of them are they pulling each? A3, B4, C5, or D6?
Um, A final?
You say A3, it's actually B4. They're each pulling four coaches.
Man, I always get one off.
113 to Gordon. Before Thomas, Percy, and James were assigned the triple train to Austin Castle, Henry was originally assigned for the job before he ran into what issue or problem? A burst safety valve, B, his tender derailed, C, his whistle was broken, or D, jammed brakes.
Hmm. I might say A. Final.
You say A, burst safety valve? That is correct.
Sweet.
8 points to Gordon. 114 to Henry. Yes or no? When Stephen tells the engines about how most railways back then didn't have engines and their trains were pulled by horses, two other experimental steam engines make an appearance. Yes or no?
B final?
Uh, the choice was yes or no.
Oh, whoops. Hold on, that's. Oops, I was not paying attention apparently.
Check,
Uh,
check your hearing.
yes! That's what I meant to say, obviously.
Yes, you're correct. It is yes.
Yay.
Are you cheating or something?
I'm not cheating or something, actually.
Well, seems like it almost.
Okay, James, number 115. Which of the following engines does not make an appearance in King of the Railway? A. Rosie, B. Oliver, C. Peter Sam, or D. Rusty?
Whose turn is it, James? I think it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's James's.
Uh, I don't know. B.
You said B.
I did say B.
It is B. Oliver. That is correct.
I don't know how I got that right, but okay.
That's 9 to James. Okay, Henry number 100. Or I'm sorry, Gordon number 116. Sorry, to Gordon number 116. On his quest of finding out what his new job is, Stephen arrives at the Blue Mountain Quarry, is but as he enters the quarry, an engine is seen leaving the quarry. Who is the engine leaving the quarry? A. Edward, B. Emily, C. Henry, or D. Rosie?
D. Rosie. Final.
You say Rosie, it was actually C. Henry.
Of course.
This was later after his safety valve was fixed up. 117 to Henry. When Thomas, Percy, and James see what was inside the Earl's crates, four flags can be seen sharing the same coloration of blue, white, and red color striping. A green, B purple, C red, or D gold.
Oh, let's see here. I'm gonna guess D final.
You say D gold, that is correct.
Nice. My God, you're nailing this.
To James, number 118. During during Stephen's backstory, where he tells the engines that they used to have races back then, the flags and banners that appear on the stands are what three colors? A. Red, white, and green. B. Red, white, and blue. C. Green, blue, and purple. Or D. Red, orange, and yellow.
Gotta do the American colors. B final.
You are correct. It is B.
Yeah, America! America was the answer the whole
And
time.
yay, the UK, because red, white, and blue is the color of the UK.
But it's also the colors in the US.
And Australia and France.
It's the colors of a lot of things.
Yeah, like the colors on your underwear.
So,
How can they even be blue anyway?
oh boy.
The blue was
That was
from
a
the water.
joke.
Completely random, not physics. Um, Gordon, to you, number 119. Among the stuff that was inside the Earl's crates is a statue that closely resembles what type of legendary creature? A griffin, B, a phoenix, C, a sphinx, or D, a dragon?
I know what I go for, but
Uh, wait, what's the Phoenix one of the options?
Yes.
Phoenix. Final.
You say phoenix, it was actually a griffin.
well, I would only go for that because I like phoenixes, but not because I actually know what it is, because I don't.
The creature had wings and the head of an eagle, and it had four legs, so it did closely resemble a griffin. 120 to Henry. The coat of arms design that can be seen on Millie's cab features which of the following on its design? A gold crown, B, a white dragon, C, three stars, or D, a red phoenix?
Well, let's go with this. D final.
You say D, a red phoenix?
Yup.
It was A gold crown.
Oh. You're going
James
for two.
kicks us off for colonel engines, which is the category of these next 10. I hope you're ready.
I hope I am too.
Warren Train 1 to James. Three engines are seen showing vacationers around the island. James shows them the seaside. Thomas shows them the Sodor suspension bridge. But who is seen showing them the windmill? A. Edward, B. Percy, C. Toby, or D. Emily?
I'm gonna go with B final.
You said B?
Yeah.
It was actually D. Emily.
Oh.
Hmm. Warren Train 2 to Gordon. Which of the following was not one of the three engines that are seen in the opening shot of the song Busy? A. Thomas, B. Percy, C. Henry, or D. Edward?
Edward. Final.
You say Edward, it was B. Percy.
Of course.
Warren Train 3 to Henry, the first shot of which we see Diesel 10 in the special is when Thomas and Percy arrive at the smelters to collect which of the following: A. Bearing plates, C. Ribbed panels, C. Steel girders, or D. Brass pipes?
I'm gonna say A final.
You say A. Bearing plates, it's actually C. Steel girders.
Mm-hmm.
Warren Train 4 to James. There is a scene where Diesel bips a flatbed car with lots of paint cans on it into Thomas and gets him covered in the paint. Which of the following was not one of the paint colors that Thomas got covered in? A. Green, B. Red, C. Purple, or D. Yellow?
My turn.
No, it's James.
Ah.
I was just thinking. Um, C final.
You say purple. You're right. It is purple.
3.
Warren Train 5 to
He
Gordon.
got a point.
Yes, he did. Warren Train 5 to you, Gordon. With Tidmouth sheds being rebuilt, all of the engines need to find someplace else to sleep for the night. Surprisingly enough, which engine is seen having to sleep under a tent? A. Edward, B. Gordon, C. James, or D. Henry?
Gordon. Final.
Yes, it was you, Gordon.
Whoa.
It was you all along. I knew it.
Because I remembered it showed him sleeping under and he goes, the indignity. Number 126 to Henry. There was a big engine fight that takes place after Thomas got covered with the paint. Which of the following happens near the end of the big engine fight? A. Emily pushes Diesel into a shed. B. Gordon pushes Bert into a work shed. C. Thomas bips Erie into some gravel. Or D. Erie pushes Henry under a leaky pipe.
All these sound amazing. I would just like to mention. Uh, A final.
You say A. It was actually D. Aerie pushes Henry under a leaky pipe and got you covered with either with, and got you covered with either sludge or tar.
Well, buff my whistles, I guess. However, that's said, I don't know.
127 to James. Yes or no? George the Steamroller does not have a speaking role near the end of the movie.
Okay, I kind of like how you didn't say it.
Come on, you can say.
Well, that was part of the joke. Was I said I put it in the private chat because
But you say no?
I do say no. Yeah.
It's actually yes. He does appear in the special, but he does not speak. He does not speak whatsoever. Number 128 to Gorin. During one of the night during the night scene after the big engine fight, James, Gorin, Edward, and Percy are seen having dreams. Well, bad dreams specifically. Which one of the four dreamt about being a scarecrow? Was it Edward, James, Percy, or you, Gorin?
Was one of them Percy by any chance?
Percy was one of the options. Yeah.
Yeah, Percy. Final.
You see, Percy was actually Edward that had that
Huh.
dream. James dreamt about being part of a carnival stand. Gordon's dream was being part of a playground, and Percy's dream was being on a roller coaster. Surprisingly enough, number 129 to Henry. Diesel, besides Mavis, Diesel, Aerie, and Bird, which of these diesel engines shows up for the mean at the colon plant? A. Diesel 10, B. Bulko, C. Salty, or D. Daisy?
I'm gonna say B final.
You say Bulko?
Yup.
It was D. Daisy.
Ah.
130 to James. Where exactly was Diesel 10 working when Thomas finally mustered the courage to ask him to be brave and help them clear the airport to help out with what happened at the airport? Where was he working specifically? It's more likely the question to this. But where is he working? A. Henry's tunnel, B. the smelter's yard, C. Gordon's hill, or D. the goods yard?
Goodness. My throat's all scratchy. I'm gonna say C final.
You say Gordon's hill? It is Gordon's hill.
Yeah, look at that. I did it.
So James has the lead as Gordon kicks us off with Hero of the Rails.
One. No, Gordon. I have 12.
Hero of the Rails as um the last as the last 10 here. Hero of the Rails number 131 to Gordon. At the beginning of the film, Spencer is seen flying by each of the engines. Who was the second engine to be buffeted and blasted by Spencer's speeding after Thomas? Was it you, Gordon, B. Percy, or C. Henry, or D. Edward?
I meant to say D. Final.
You say Edward, it was C. Henry.
Of course it is.
I don't remember this.
Because it was years ago. Hello. I'm kidding. Um, 132 to you, Henry. When Thomas and Spencer begin their contest of strength, which one of Thomas's friends is not seen blowing their whistle to wish him good luck? Was it Gordon, James, Percy, or Emily?
C final.
You say Percy, it was D, Emily.
Hmm.
133 to you, James. Which of the following was Hero Hiro officially known as both back as home and on the island? A monarch of the railway, B master of the railway, C veteran of the railway, or D emperor of the railway?
I'm gonna say B final.
You say B. Guess what? You now have 13 points.
Yeah. Why are you echoing? Uh-oh.
Really?
Yes, it's he now has 13.
No, what an echo.
Oh boy. Uh, Gorin, to you, number 134. Who is seen right next to Edward at Timothy's sheds when he asks, Thomas, is everything alright? Was it Toby, Percy, Emily, or Henry?
Um, C, final.
You say C? It
Yep.
was it was actually A, Toby. It was Toby.
Fuck that.
135 to Henry. There is a scene where Thomas and Percy find Spencer at the quarry, but then Mavis decides to back him up and distract him. While she's backing him up, an engine is seen taking some parts to Hero on an upper track. Who was this engine? A. Edward, B. Emily, C. Percy, or D. James?
I'm gonna go with
Trevor,
What?
we can barely hear you.
I'm speaking loud enough.
Well, you're really quiet.
Even though I'm not trying to.
Well, from my end, your volume is very low. Let me check. Well, that explains it. The mic volume was almost at bottom.
All right.
There we go.
But what are you saying, Henry, for this one, or do you want me to repeat it?
no, I can hear it fine. Alright. A final.
You say Edward, it was actually D. James.
Well, there you go.
Warren
It's me.
36. Warren 36 to James. After Thomas and Hero's chase with Spencer, Gordon shows up and leads Spencer away by challenging him to a race to what station? A. Maithwaite, B. Knapford, C. Merritt, or D. Wellsworth?
I'm God, I'm dying over here. I'm gonna go with D.
You gonna say D. Wellsworth?
Mm-hmm.
It was actually A. Maithwaite.
Getting deja vu. Didn't something like this happen before where I got what you needed and you got what I needed?
You got a point?
No, he said Walsworth when it was actually Maithwaite. Uh, Gordon, to you. Who was visiting Hero when Spencer blew his whistle having found Percy's missing mail cars in a siding? A. Henry, B. Toby, C. Edward, or D. Emily?
Emily. Final.
You want a little deja vu, Swish? It was B. Toby.
All right.
Deja vu, Gordon, I should say. Warren 30, Warren 38 to Henry. Based on Hero's accent and his name, it is safe to say that he is from which of these countries? A. Australia, B. China, C. Japan, or D. India?
Well, this question doesn't sound wrong at all. I actually feel a little uncomfortable answering this. All right. C final.
You say C. Japan. That is correct.
All right.
So Henry has 12. James, to you, number 139. Yes or no? Henry and Toby take some parts to Hero at some point during the movie.
I'm gonna say yes.
The answer is no.
Nah.
Thank
Okay.
goodness.
Well, guess what?
What?
Looking at our looking at the scores, Goran has 9, Henry has 12, and James has 13. So right here, I say this last question is a bonus point question. All right,
All
Okay.
right.
for James, since he is the winner at 13, let's see if he can get a bonus point. Okay.
I feel like you should go to Henry because if he gets it right, then we can do a
Well,
tiebreaker.
you're actually the winner of this, James, so that's why it was to you as a bonus point question.
I am. My goodness, I'm just so good.
For a bonus point on you, James, number 140, the last question. After Hero was rebuilt back into his master of the railway appearance, what is the two-digit road number that is seen on his tender? A46, C B51, C62, or D75?
I'm gonna say D final.
You say D75, you're stuck with 13. It was actually B51.
I'm okay with that.
Amazing.
Roy wins by 1 point. I
You
did
mean
it. I'm so proud of myself.
you mean James?
James is a cheater. He's a cheater.
No, I'm not.
I don't count it.
I never shared any of these questions with any of you, so
To
if
be
they
fair, if Roy, I mean, if James cheated, then I could have cheated too. So
So, what are you going to choose for a surprise for this time?
well, if
you know what
you
stinks? I'm 1 point behind you. It was just in sync, right? It's the brother
Are we
thing.
talking as ourselves usually, or still as the characters? Hello.
Yeah, I'm
Are
still
we
I don't
there.
know. I don't
are we
know what
talking
you
as
mean by
ourselves
that.
regularly or as the characters still?
So I'm saying
I
regular
can go to
right now.
characters.
Hmm. Mm.
So what's the surprise?
The prize is being part of a thousand friends in MLP cross tr- series of either being a true love or a true friend story with whichever character you choose.
And of course, it's the one person that doesn't have an OC. I
I
technically have
I
one.
did make him an OC.
You did.
You? I don't remember that.
It was an
Because you have a
orange
terrible
one
memory.
with a white belly and black stripe and with blue wings.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, now I remember. Wow, I can't believe I forgot that. I'm not that shocked. Your memory doesn't isn't that good.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, me and Roy just talking, just us. So yeah, but it's too bad nobody else showed up though.
Yeah.
Can I mention something real quick? That was really fast. Like I expected that to go a lot longer, but that was like reasonably fast.
Well, I'm sure Cody Griff. Well, I'm sure the other who was supposed to be one who was James would have gotten some right had he not had any charging difficulties with his phone.
Hmm. Well, since James or Roy is gonna choose the further story, question: are you available for another stream tomorrow or something? Trevor.
Um, we'll see.
All right, I thought I'll do another Gameshow stream tomorrow, and it will be a topic that I choose for once.
Works for me. Although I kind of feel a little weird about winning.
And I can say it's actually based on a movie that I had seen, and I already done a script for it, the questions for it. So, um, that we can do another time when we reach number, I'd say, 35 or 40, perhaps. But the questions that I thought of for the movie is not even close to as 100 questions. Let me see. 72 at most. It's very difficult to figure out enough good questions. That movie I really had to go through like maybe 3 or 4 times to figure out any good questions, and it's both a tricky one.
And Goran, that's just me being honest in the private chat.
I know, I know.
Since
We
I
can
know
do.
there were lots of episodes on that show.
Well, do you have any quiz of that one?
Hmm?
Have you made any quiz from the murder she wrote?
No.
Well, take your time. I mean, we can do that as Gameshow stream number 40.
If I can think, and if I can think, but it might take me a good while.
That then you might perhaps can rewatch some of the reruns. Perhaps even use Murder She Wrote Wikia. There might be some potential good evidence, potential ideas from that site. Unless even you pass, you can even ask your mom for if she has seen the show and if she has
Mm,
any, you know, if she has seen the show. Oh, you know, for Halloween um, quiz, let's see for which. Yeah, for Halloween, be further doing this of any horror movie or at least Halloween themed.
I like to
Since there,
I like to see you do an entire Scooby Doo and Tom and Jerry quiz at the same time.
He could
tons of
definitely do a
friends,
Tom and Jerry one.
tons of friends,
No,
I
Tom
said
and Jerry.
Scooby Doo. I said Scooby
Scooby
Doo
Doo
and
and
Tom
Tom
and
and.
Jerry.
I do actually have Scooby Doo as on the list of for quiz to do. In
Hmm.
fact, I even thought of doing some of the movies they made, minus the live action movies were not for Picality, I think.
And
And but that also depends on from when it comes to Scooby Doo. That's well, some of the live action movies might be possible to do, but not the first two that they made with Scrappy and When the Monsters Came Alive. Those movies are not counted from my end. If if Trevor wants to make those
Oh,
as a quiz,
oh,
he's
come on.
allowed.
Now, Scooby Doo Monsters Unleashed wasn't really that bad,
No,
Gordon.
I mean no, that movie wasn't even that bad. It had good moments, but I might include that, but not for a while.
Hmm.
But well, based on
I,
the
I like to
Scooby
see
Doo movie,
myself do. I like to see myself do the Scooby Doo quiz,
yeah, for
maybe
based on the
doing
Scooby
and
Doo
together.
I'll
movie,
and I'll leave Murder She Wrote to you since you said you liked the show.
yeah, I hadn't even seen much of it lately since
But
even
you
though
said
they
you
were
have
on re,
watched it before, right?
oh yeah, I've seen the reruns some multiple times, but in fact, it did run on TV here only for as a reruns, but not that long ago. But I will try to refresh my memory of that one.
Okay.
But based on that, I like the Scooby Doo movies, and of course, I think um, it might be potential out of any movies that's if you want to do a quiz, you can include any questions from scenes from the movies,
Mm. Or
or even
original air dates.
yeah that, or some of the. But I would okay. I would recommend only do questions from Scooby Doo franchise only if you've seen the show or the movie. Like Velma was the most recent, more
Mm.
18 plus uh, audience, which I hadn't even seen much of myself, but I've seen a lot of clips from it, and I think that might not be included. I mean, unless you have seen the series.
Okay. Can I ask one question?
All
If
right.
I'm able to do questions from this one movie that you do not like because it had Scrappy as the villain, could I at least do a few questions from that that does not include the
You
scene
can do.
of seeing the
Well, I
villain?
mean, I wouldn't. I
Battle?
mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't do this quiz of that, but you can do it if you want to.
Hmm. All right.
And from other based on the Scooby Doo, um, I wouldn't say comics, which would be not included, since there are differences from sources, and movies. Well, that's a little bit different as well, since over the years there have been multiple different shows like Scooby Doo and the 13 Ghosts and some others, and the later they had been like what's new Scooby Doo, where they have not this classical um, Mystery Machine, but there are some movies that well, like they went to Himalaya when they discovered this supposed Yeti, or where they go to Hawaii, for example. That type of movies might work, but it just
Right.
some of the movies. Okay, how about this? I know there were this comic book series based on Scooby Doo, but this one was dark themed,
Hmm.
which turned out that Wilma, she was part of this scientific project to work on nanites or nanobots, which is microscopic robots, in order to help humans to live healthier. And it went wrong. It literally turned people into like to zombies. And the gang they went to take a shelter in some abandoned mall, which eventually Fred dies, but he is reanimated by those nanites, but eventually dies from it. Scooby and Scrappy aren't related, apparently, from what I can understand. They are actually normal dogs, and they aren't able to talk normally. They were given that ability by the nanites, by based on enhanced dog program. And in that series, the project that Velma was part of, she was actually part of this called the Four, which meant three of her brothers. One was a part of the armed in the military service. One was a businessman, but eventually died. But she later had a son. I think he named him Rufus, part of her brother's names, with which she had with Shaggy. And that is one of the themes that I would not want to include since it was a little bit too dark. Like having people turn to like almost zombies. So,
Hmm.
no. But if I would have to include for Halloween this year, hmm, if I were to include a Halloween movie,
I
well,
actually, I might have a better idea. Go,
right,
go with classic horror films from the 30s up until the from the 30s to the 80s. Do classic movies from those years. Any
hmm,
movies.
you mean like any, just take any of make a quiz based on one of those movies from that time frame?
An entire horror movies quiz based on movies from the early 30s to like the late 80s before 1990.
Um, yeah, I might be tried, but from the from the 30s and onwards,
I know
yeah,
there's been some good ones.
yeah,
That's why I said that.
I know, but it's just that most of the things that the movies might be a bit they might be a bit tricky to figure out some good questions since I haven't much seen those. I was considering doing a quiz based on an American classical psychological movie, which has a few remakes. Psycho. If you guys haven't seen the movie, and yeah, this is basically a movie that Henry would not want to sustain to even
I'll be
watch,
right back.
since it involves blood.
Actually, a long time ago, back when I had school, we watched Psycho, and I watched it with my class.
Wow.
Actually, I didn't think it was that bad. Actually,
Well, I mean, I had even seen the original Psycho.
it was the
I only
original
seen one.
one.
Of,
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't seen the original, but I only seen one of the remakes. Okay, have you guys? You've probably heard of this director, the movie producer, Alfred Hitchcock.
I
Have
think
you?
so.
He made a lot of movies. One of them is called The Birds, which suddenly this unexplainable birds started to attacking people. But I never saw that movie. Here's the thing: he was nominated many times for an Oscar, but never yet to get any. And there is one I wouldn't say sci-fi movie, but kind of, I think, known as Waterworld, with Kevin Costner was the main character, the mutant. That movie was actually nominated for a few awards, but the category, not the best, not excellent, worst. Apparently, it was one of the worst movies that was uh, including his other movie that he was a part of, The Postman, which um, which I have done a quiz based on. But in that movie, his character has no official name. He is only known as the unnamed nomad, but later known as a postman since he first pretended to be a postman. But
Mm.
uh, but the one that I thought to do a game stream tomorrow based on a movie which I've seen is this movie is actually it's a classical one. I think one of the main characters is played by what's his name? Leslie Nielsen, I think it is. He's no longer alive, but it was a good movie. I might have to save this one that Trevor posted there in the comment in the private because I remember that since it's not easy. Okay, well, I think it's time for us to end here, and
Mm-hmm.
since I'm almost for 3 hours, well, this was fun.
Yep. Sure was.
I didn't ex- I didn't expect that this two cheaters to be really much getting so much points.
I was just
And
randomly guessing.
yeah, I know, same here. But I'm surprised that even Lord or even Cody did show up again. Hmm. And even if someone did show up in a backstage when I was gone, I would even know. So, yeah, until next time, everyone. Um, this is Gordon, aka Swiss Diablo.
I got this. I got this.
All right,
Until next time, everyone, this is Trevor the Traction Engine, Gordon the Big Blue Express Engine, our friendly, splendid red engine, James, and Henry, our big green goods engine, saying, see you next time.
see ya.
Bye.
And there might be a future game show stream with Thomas and friends that Trevor might be the next host again.
Oh boy. Hmm.
I mean, someday. Don't worry. Unless you
Mm.
can make 140 questions by tomorrow.
Mhm. You
We'll take
wish.
a look.
And just kidding. See ya.
Bye.